Why don't you come inside? Your coffee's getting cold.
Do you think I can get some juice? Instead, I'm still a little wired off the news that JR is actually going to be my bone marrow donor.
Yeah, is cranberry okay?
Oh, that's perfect. So how did you talk him into it? Never mind, it's none of my business.
JR volunteered.
Wow, I mean, it's not that I'm not grateful, it's just...
JR can surprise you sometimes. I mean, believe me, I am an expert.
Yeah, but... Damn. I am such a klutz. I am so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Just give me the shirt.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just going to toss it. It's not that big of a deal.
Richie, just give me the shirt. Thank you.
Yo, change of plans. Keep them on ice. I'll be there when I can.
I really hated saying goodbye to Frankie.
Well, at least this time it's not for good.
Hey, I meant what I said. I'm never gonna leave my family again.
That could be the hospital.
Go ahead.
Dr. Angela Hubbard. Yes, Derek. Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah, I do remember John Remington, but I haven't seen him for years. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, sure. I can help in any way that I can. Sure. Bye-bye. That was Derek Fry, the chief of police.
What is it? What happened?
He was calling about John Remington. They just found his remains, Jesse. Remy was murdered.
I think we should toast to Styx.
That's a bit morbid. The man did have a name, you know.
John Remington. What are the chances of some guy getting killed and dumped in the same place where we almost died? That land is jinxed.
Yeah, but you made it out.
Thanks to you and Kendall. Now, there's another random thing. I mean, if you hadn't found the plans to the bomb shelter, Zach and I might have ended up just like him.
But you didn't.
Did I ever ask you how you found those?
We researched the house, and eventually we found them.
Well, we must not have searched for too long, because we were down there for a really long time.
Are you kidding me? Kendall and I were afraid that you were dead. Right? We didn't think that we were going to see either one of you again. So why do we keep talking about this place? What is so damn fascinating about it that we can't just move on?
Kendall, hi. What a nice surprise. Come in.
Mom, I'm worried about you. Now, I'm supposed to go out of town for my book signing, but I won't leave if you need me to stay here, okay? So just say the word.
No. The word is no. You take care of your business. I'll take care of mine.
Mom, the papers said that the court is actually filing federal charges.
Oh, that is just Samuel Wood just trying to get even more publicity at my expense. So, Zach's going with you?
No, he can't go this time.
Oh, so you're going alone?
No, I'm not going alone. Zach hired Aiden to be my bodyguard in case Ryan shows up.
Aiden? He hired Aiden? That's possibly the worst idea I've ever heard.
Hey, I didn't think I should use my key, so...
Come in.
Do you want something to drink?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Actually, that's a lie. I'm dreading this. I'm dreading the idea of actually hurting Emma.
So am I. But you can't stay on a business trip forever. I mean, we need to explain to her why you're not living here anymore. At least in a way that she can understand.
Yeah? I'm not sure that there is a way.
Well, we'll do the best that we can. But I need you to promise me something, Ryan.
Okay. What?
I need you to be the man that I married today.
Daddy, you're home!
Oh.
Can we make baked apples tonight? I'll sprinkle cinnamon on top. Mommy can make the cream.
Sounds delicious.
Sweetness, Mommy will make apples with you later, but first, Mommy and Daddy need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, your mommy and I wanted you to know that I am going to be living somewhere else for a while.
Where?
At the yacht club, actually, which is really close by. It's close. I can see you all the time. I can see you every day if you want.
But you won't stay here at night?
No, honey, I can't. I can't, not now.
Did I do something wrong, Daddy? Is that why you're leaving us?
Okay, explain this to me, Kendall. You just found out that you're not pregnant with Aiden's baby, but you're flying to L.A. with him to stay in the same hotel with him. Don't you think that's asking for trouble?
Thank you so much for your complete lack of faith.
Oh, come on, Kendall. I know you. And besides, I know how tempting it would be for anybody to stay in close quarters with somebody that they're attracted to.
I am not attracted to Aiden. We are not in love. I mean, Mom, we slept together once out of grief because we thought that Greenlee and Zach were dead.
What, you slipped and fell on him? Kendall, this is me you're talking to.
Well, you know what? The whole thing was Zach's idea. He won't let it go.
Oh, I see, because of Ryan. Okay, look, I agree with Zach that it's not a very good idea for you to be around your ex, or that's just going to further confuse things.
Okay, so now you're accusing me of lusting after Ryan?
Well, you have a history with Ryan.
No, Mother, nothing is going to happen with Aiden or Ryan.
Kendall, you are in over your head.
Where are you going?
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I'm gonna make some calls to Tad. I've got a new assignment I need to speak to him about, so I'll be back as soon as I can.
What's up with him?
Well, sometimes we forget how difficult it was for Aiden and Kendall when we were lost. It's difficult on everybody.
Yeah, and finding out the identity of those bones isn't helping. What I think that we should do, Zach, I think we should go out to that bunker and blow it sky high. Put an end to whatever curse lives out there. What do you say?
Boy, it's awful. Poor John.
Hey, I know this is a shock. If I remember correctly, Remy kind of liked to live on the edge. No telling who he might have rubbed the wrong way. But, why is Derek calling you about this?
I was probably one of the last people who saw him.
You hardly knew the guy. Angie, what is it?
Remy and I dated, Jesse. When you got shot, after you died, we were together.
You're never gonna believe who this was. That was the National Bone Marrow Donor List, and they found me a match in Austin.
You're kidding.
and the donor wants to go right on ahead with the transplant right now.
But you don't need a donor. You already have JR.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know, I do appreciate JR's offer, but I think Austin is the way to go.
Why?
It's complicated, babe.
Okay, Richie.
I don't want to Owen. It's because of you. It's all because of you.
I think it's time we got what we came for.
I know you pushed JR to make that move, and I am eternally grateful, but I think you're ignoring the truth here, babe.
Look, Richie.
I like you, babe, more than just a friend. And now that I'm going to live, I think you should know that I plan on fighting for you. And if I have JR's blood going through my veins, it puts him at an unfair advantage.
Richie, this isn't about a competition. This is about your disease. It doesn't matter where the bone marrow comes from.
It does to me. So I'm going to go to Austin. And I'm going to get that transplant, and then I'm going to come back here to Pine Valley, and I'm going to make you fall in love with me.
I need you to listen to me, okay? Look at me for a sec. Look at me, because it's really important, okay? This is not your fault. This is not your fault, and it's not Mommy's fault either.
Then why are you going away?
Well, I haven't been feeling very well lately, and I have to be alone to try to start to feel better.
It's like I told you before, sweetheart. Daddy's memory is a little confused. Kind of like when you wake up from a dream and you don't know where you are.
Yeah, makes it hard to think sometimes. Oh, what was that for?
That's what you do for me when I have a headache. You kiss it and it goes away.
Now your head can be all better now and you don't have to leave.
Aiden and I have an understanding. We made a mistake, but it's in the past and it's going to stay there.
Okay, you need to convince Zach to hire somebody else to accompany you, anyone but Aiden.
What? Mother, what are you talking about? And how will that look? Possibly maybe that we're, I don't know, guilty? And even if I could convince Zach to do that, it doesn't matter. Aiden is dating my best friend. We're together all the time.
So Zach hires the man who did sleep with you to protect you from the man who wants to sleep with you?
Ryan doesn't want to sleep with me.
No, he wants to marry you, Kendall. Where is Zach now?
He's with Greenlee. Actually, they're at Confusion. I'm supposed to meet them right now.
I think you're already in confusion. Zach and Greenlee have been getting very cozy these days.
Would you stop it, Mother? They're friends now. Not everybody messes up like I did. Or you have.
You want to bomb the bomb shelter?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know. There might be a few county ordinances, but I'm okay with that. It's tough to find dynamite this time of day.
Ha ha, you're so hilarious. I'm just sick and tired of worrying, Zach, aren't you? I mean, think about it. Kendall worries about Erica, Aiden's worried about me, you're worried about Ryan.
Good reason.
Our problems are supposed to be behind us.
That's life, I guess. Always new problems.
Well, I don't want to just sit around and wallow.
What do you want to do?
Let's get drunk. There's nothing like a good, stiff drink to take your troubles away.
Shots?
Yeah.
Well, I've never been able to say no to a beautiful woman and a bottle of tequila.
Besides, it's the worst that could happen.
You and Remy.
I believed you were gone. And Remy was kind. I was vulnerable.
You thought I was dead. At some point, you had to move on.
Not with the man you gave your life for.
I'm not mad at you, baby. I'm mad at those bastards that took me away. That's why I need to know more about you and Remy.
You see, you don't want to hear about all
Now,
that.
baby, there's something here. The fact that I was shot protecting Remy, the way he went after you, the timing of his death.
You think John had something to do with your disappearance?
I'm not sure. Did anything unusual happen when you were seeing him?
I barely remember that time.
I need you to try to remember anything at all. Unusual, suspicious?
No, not when I was with him.
What about afterwards?
No. Wait a minute. You know, the house was broken into a couple of weeks after we broke up. Nothing was taken. I didn't even report it, but somebody was there.
And Remy was already off the hook.
He was never going anywhere, Jesse. Remy was good to me at a time that I needed it. Good to Frankie.
You ask any questions about me?
What kind of questions?
No, about any cases I might have been working, what I might have said.
I don't remember.
Think, baby.
I am.
Oh, come on. He didn't say anything about the man that saved his life so he could make his move on the grieving widow and the child. Didn't talk about me at all.
That's not fair, Jesse.
It hurts. It just hurts. After all those years away from you, just...
Richie, we're friends. Hey, I care about you.
Please don't give me that just friend speech again, okay? I've been granted a reprieve, and I plan to use it to show you that I can change.
But I don't want you to change for me.
Can't think of a better reason. I've got a lot of things that I gotta set straight. And maybe when I do, you'll start paying attention.
Are you sure you're not focusing on my problems so you don't have to face your own?
Kendall, I told you, this thing with the government, this is a mistake. Though Samuel Woods would prefer that the whole world think otherwise. I mean, I'm telling you, he's the most pompous, most callous, most arrogant
Watch out,
human being.
Mother. Watch out. You've got that look.
What look?
That look. That look that says you're interested in the guy even though he's going to put you in jail. That is so wonderfully, indisputably you. And you wonder where I get my self-destructive streak.
I could never in a million years be interested in Samuel Woods.
Why not? He's handsome, ambitious, powerful. That's like catnip for you.
Okay, you listen to me. As soon as Jack can get these ridiculous charges dropped, Samuel Woods is going to regret the day he ever tangled with me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you just go now. Go to Zach. Zach is waiting for you. And just remember what I said. Just concentrate on Zach.
Mother, I don't need you to tell me to love my husband. I do, and I let him know I do. But thank you for the tip.
You still going with Aiden?
Yes. But don't worry, I promise I'll take my chastity belt.
How you feeling?
Not a care in the world.
Well, then you plan this work and do another one?
Sure. You know, I think it's great that we're friends. Come to think of it, I've always been better friends with men than women. There's no competition, but, you know, depending on when they say men and women can't be friends because the sex gets in the way.
Well, not with us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's because we got out. But what do you think? Do you think that if we had stayed there longer, it might have actually happened?
Hey, Tad, it's Aiden. I'm going out of town for a few days. I'm going to give you a call a little bit later and give you the details, okay? Cheers, mate. Bye.
That was a really nice kiss. That's just what the doctor ordered.
So you can stay now?
Sweetness, Daddy still needs to go to the big doctors, but he's not going to be gone for good.
Okay, so we can still go to our special place.
Absolutely. Daddy can take you ice skating. Yeah.
Emma, you're my special girl, all right? And that's not going to change.
You still love me and Mommy?
I love you more than the moon and the stars. Okay? That's not going to go away.
You know what, sweetie? Remember you were drawing that picture for Daddy that you didn't finish? Why don't you finish it now so we can take it with him? and he goes.
That's such a good idea. That's a great idea. I can put it up on the wall, and then I can always be reminded of you whenever I look at it.
So can you go do that? Can you go finish that drawing for Daddy?
Hey, Emma. I love you very much.
I love you too, Daddy.
Let's go get some of your good crayons, huh? Come on.
You're making a big mistake. I can't leave.
Ryan, I know this is hard, but we both agreed that you should move out. You can't just take that back because this was difficult.
Look, I realize that this whole thing has been impossible.
No, you have no idea, Ryan. And what makes it worse is that you're not even trying to get help.
What is that supposed to
It's
mean?
the truth. So stop chasing after Kendall and skipping down memory lane with Greenlee and start trying to remember me and Emma.
Annie.
No, I know what you're going to say. It's not me, it's you. I don't make you feel the way Kendall does. Well, Ryan, until that changes, you can't be here.
I don't want to hurt her, Annie. I don't want to fail my daughter.
That is because deep down you were a good and decent man. But what about me, Ryan?
I'm not going to lie to you, Annie.
I didn't think it was even possible to forget the kind of love that we had. What we shared was supposed to be a part of you, something you could never turn your back on. So until you can at least try to be that man that I remember, I can't hold your hand through this. You're on your own, Ryan. What is it?
I don't know, I don't know when my life went from sane and normal to this.
Has it ever been sane and normal?
Yeah, that's a good point. Greenlee asked me again how we found those plans to the bomb shelter, and I acted like she was holding photographs of us two sleeping together.
Did Zach say anything?
No, he didn't. He probably just thinks I'm nuts, which is not too far from the truth right now.
Okay, all right. Well, the next time she asks, just tell her our version of the truth.
Which is?
Which is that we were desperate and at each other's throats, looking for any sign of hope, when I threw something at you, and then we found the prince.
You really think that's gonna work?
I'm just leaving out one tiny detail. Besides, you were the one who told me that there are good lies.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Oh, you're right. I'm probably just overreacting. Are you ready for our trip?
I don't know, I guess. I'm fighting this urge to go and check on Ryan. Annie asked him to move out.
You know, it's probably best that you just stay away from him for a while.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. But Ryan, I care about him. He's Spike's dad. And he's hurting right now.
That's because the guy thinks he's in love with you.
Well, then it's only a matter of time before he goes after Greenlee.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, the last time Ryan and I were together, he dumped me for your girlfriend. So maybe you should be trying to keep them apart.
What's that for?
You've been officially cut off.
Because I asked you if you could stand the idea of hooking up with me?
Don't turn this around.
It was hypothetical. For that tiny sliver of time when we thought that there was no hope, it felt like we loved each other.
You did the right thing.
You're right. It's not like I was serious.
No, of course you wouldn't drink your water.
Richie, I like you, but I'm not ready for any kind of relationship right now.
But you might be a month from now, or 6 months, or 6 years. I'll wait. I'll have the time now.
What is it about this condo that every time a guy walks through that door, their ego balloons to like 6 times the normal size?
Must be the beautiful scenery.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on your shirt.
Oh, finally there's nothing in our way.
We have to end this fast.
You really think mine's gonna go after Greenlee?
No. I don't know why I said that. I'm worried. I'm just worried about him. Ryan is so lost right now. He needs his friends.
The best thing that can happen for Ryan is that he wakes up and he remembers his wife.
Yeah. That would make everybody feel better. Especially Zach.
I think what happened between us in the bomb shelters are a lot more intimate than sex could ever be.
I know what you mean.
So now all we need is for Ryan and Annie to get back together and the world will be right again.
You know, I was thinking that I could help with that.
How?
Ryan doesn't trust a lot of people, but he trusts me. At least he did in those days, so I could just nudge him in the right direction, get his mind off of Kendall and back on Annie.
It's a bad idea.
Why?
Because we're not shrinks. Ryan is lost. He's delusional. And the last thing I want is for you and Kendall to slip into a world that doesn't exist anymore.
Look, I don't want Emma to realize that I don't remember her. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help with some of the details, you know, like the baking apples and the cinnamon and the ice skating. It might mean that we gotta spend a little bit of time together, but I really think that it'll protect Emma in the long run.
I won't let Emma suffer. I'll help you in any way I can.
For what it's worth, I don't want this to go on forever. I want to wake up.
That's not exactly I love you, is it?
I'm gonna go and say goodbye.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, there's a flight to Austin in about 2 hours. I need to go pack.
But what about your shirt?
Gives me a good excuse to come back here.
Look, Richie, I'm really happy for you. You know, all I ever wanted was for you to get the second chance that you deserve, no matter where it comes from.
Well, I will be sure to thank JR next time I see him.
I'm sure that he'll appreciate that.
I meant what I said. I'm coming back here for you.
It'll be good to have my friend back.
I'll be a whole new man.
Do you know how long you're going to be away?
Oh, look at that. She misses me already. This is going to be easier than I thought.
Bye.
You okay?
Yeah. Just had to walk it off a little, you know.
Didn't get too far.
I know. I was watching.
You know, this is not going to be easy on either one of us. But I just can't shake this feeling that what happened with me and Remy is somehow connected.
What, do you think Remy had something to do with your disappearance?
feel like he did, yeah.
So, what else do you want to know?
The burglary. I mean, that sounds really suspicious. Are you sure there was nothing missing when you finally cleaned up?
No, nothing. I mean, that's what was so strange.
That means they didn't find what they were looking for. Also, they didn't get what they needed out of me.
Baby, listen, do you think we should bring Derek in on this?
No. I think I got a better shot at nailing these guys if they know that I'm not on to them. But I need you to talk to Derek. Keep talking to him. Find out everything you can about Remy's murder.
Of course. We're in this together.
I need you to know that you didn't do anything wrong. I wanted you to move on, to live your life. But you gotta know that I spent the last 20 years dealing with emotional insanity. Gotta find some way to process it. It's not gonna be easy.
I never let go of your heart, Jesse. Never.
Neither did I.
Yes, of course I want to go ahead and book Kate. No, really, believe me, my legal problems are just a bump in the road, a terrible misunderstanding. And besides, the show must go on. Okay, excellent. Great. Yes, we'll see her next week then. Thanks, bye. Pam, hi. Oh, great. I was just about to call you. I just finished booking Ken Blanchett for next week's show.
There's not going to be another show, Erica. The network just pulled the plug on New Beginnings.
JR, it's me. Listen, something incredible happened. Richie found another donor, so you're off the hook. I still think it's amazing that you offered to help him. Maybe I can take you to dinner, or you could come over and we could play a little poker. Call me when you get out of the hospital. Bye.
Ready to do the procedure whenever you are.
Hey there, Junior. I told Babe that I'd come and thank you, and I really am grateful. But looks like I'm going to take more than just your bone marrow, buddy. I'm going to take your girl.
Tell us what you know.
I don't know anything. I just want to go back to my family.
You don't have a family.
I've got a wife and a little boy.
Yeah, they're both dead if you don't talk.
This is a big mistake, man. I don't know anything, man. I swear to you.
You do know, Jesse. It's just a matter of time before you give us what we want.
Jesse, what is it? Oh, baby, it's okay. It's okay.
You want to eat here?
Sounds good. You guys want to grab something?
Actually, no offense, but I'd like to spend some alone time with my baby here.
Oh, sounds good to me, especially since you're running off to La La Land in a few days, my friend.
All right. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
You been doing shots?
Yes, forget about that. I'm just glad you came back. I'm sorry if I upset you before.
It's fine. And I'm gonna miss you.
Me too. Thank you.
really sad when I said goodbye. I mean, I told her that I would see her tomorrow, but she just...
We'll make it okay.
I'll call you. Good night, Annie. All my children.
This is between you and me. This is personal.
We are about to become pole dancing goddesses. Max is going to teach us the basics.
I'll take you through it one at a time. Who wants to go first?